Welcome to JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita Sibidi. The show is live from digital address 2539 Kokomemle, Accra. You can also watch it on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. On all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, we are JoyNews on TV. Now, let's start with this developing story. Yesterday, we told you a story of how our investigations have uncovered that part of a $175 million contracted to build 7 hospitals in Ghana and was diverted into the research by the NDC government. The latest is that the special prosecutor, Martin Emedu, has requested for further evidence after JoyNews investigations revealed loans were diverted to fund political research. His office is likely to open preliminary investigations into the issue after studying the evidence to be supplied by JoyNews in the next 24 hours. You've been reacting to this on our Facebook page. Let me see what you have been saying. At Isa Aledu with 7 reactions says, what has he done when the Auditor General said some monies in the coffers of the Ministry of Finance and many more could not be accounted for? Fake prosecutor listening to fake news. Okay. At Akibu says the $175 million loan contracted to build 7 hospitals in Ghana was never diverted. The loan had a component for research, okay, and NDC only took advantage of it to add some few questions together, data for its own use. That is the whole matter. There is no crime committed. At Prince, Gondra says, I can say the media is playing the role as the 4th arm of government. So far, everyone is innocent until our law court says otherwise. And Mante Whittington says, he only frightens with his eyes, his teeth have been removed. And Ratson comes to say that, so he has suddenly woken up. What about the piles of corruption cases on Nanado and the NPP? And Theophilus is asking, so with this, he has gotten all the required documents to investigate. Ghana. Now, a high-ranking member of the governing New Patriotic Party has expressed his disappointment with some Ghanaian movies. Gabi Asari Oche Dako says he felt disheartened after watching 10 random Ghanaian movies. According to him, after watching the movies, and I quote, it brought home to me one major deficiency in our development, the apparent lack of deliberate consciousness on the part of the creative industry in the development conversation, close quotes. Now, do you side with him? Let me take some of your Facebook comments. Do you side with him that, you know what, Ghanaian industry has to work harder with their movies? But let's start with Kofi says, I think it's high time we stopped the usual lamentations, Ghanaians. I think Gabi will do the creative art industry a lot of good if he proposes what he thinks can fix these problems. We're only good at identifying problems, yet fail to fix them. Even when given the opportunity, we must learn to walk our talk. Lip service. Isaac Appiah says, please keep your comments short as more people will be commenting. Okay, so that's the National Comments Association of Ghana. Let's see if we can get more comments. Let's go to Williams, who says, when Ghanaians complain on social media and on other media platforms, you hide it to the president and his vice. The movie industry will put it straight to them personally. Okay. And Suleiman Logic says, in the old days, you don't watch Ghanaian movie. Now that you start watching, you want to insult the Ghanaian movie industry. If you have no contributions, keep quiet. Why? Honorable. And Paul Medicine says, your government and yourself are like the Ghanaian movies you're talking about, always trying to shift attention on your poor performing governance. Concert and qualm. This one is from Francis Valanya, who says, bare facts. Our movies depict witchcraft, hooliganism, insults. Okay. And George Brown comes to say that I support him, but he should get out. His people and party are in power. He should tell them to fix the things. Let's go to Insua, who says, what at all on our own have you contributed to the growth of the creative industry? Hollywood was always having the support of the government to grow. What supports have the government, past and present, contributed to the growth of the creative industry? Absolutely nothing. So stop the nonsense talk. Nana Propani comes in to say, so what are you doing to improve the creative arts industry as your party in power? And Kojo Dako says they will start the insults right away, just watch out. And Toko Cheer Jacob says the arithmetics and the fundamentals are what transmogrified in what we see in the movie industry. Abdul Taku says, what about Kuma Wood? One this, one that. And Chris Kenzie says the guy is right though. Our movies and some of our songs are nothing to write home about. Lewis Kofi High Grade says, as a prime minister and right-hand man to Akufo-Addo, what have you done to improve it? And Fidel Amuzi says, Gabi, no parables please, just go straight to the point because you are now in power. And Jim Justice Adam Kojo says he's right, so he's agreeing with Gabby. And Bonti Benjamin says it's bare fact, and Benjamin Living Bread says yes. On that note, I'm going to take a quick breather. When we come back, we're talking World Food Day. You're still watching JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita Sibidi. Before we took the break, I was telling you how Gabby Asari Oche Dako says he felt disheartened after watching 10 random Ghanaian movies. Now, actress Yvonne Nelson has once again shared her thoughts on the current political and economic situation, and she's responding to Gabby Asari Oche Dako's tweet, and he says, you just don't understand our struggle. So they've been having a banter on Twitter, and Yvonne Nelson's tweet says, hello at Gabby Dako, is your interview on Piece of Him online real? If so, I'm disappointment. A few of us are pushing really hard for this industry since our leaders have totally abandoned the industry we contribute to, like nurses and doctors. So please do something about this. On that note, I'm going to go to World Food Day.
شو اسمك عمو؟ وين ابوك؟ وين؟ وين؟ ما شنو متريقة متغدية متعشية؟ احكي.
Now, I saw that video on Facebook and it got me thinking about a fact we all know, but we avoid. There are people around the world who go days without food, yet you're here wasting food. Speaking about food, today marks World Food Day, and it's a day of action dedicated to tackling global hunger. Held annually on the 16th of October, people from around the world come together to declare the environment to eradicate world hunger from our lifetime. Now, I've been asking on Facebook what can be done to avoid food wasted, but before we do that, let's see how the Food and Agriculture Organization is celebrating World Food Day. Now, here's their page. We're going to their page. It says, our actions are our future. A hashtag zero hunger world by 2030 is possible. And let's see if we can go up. Okay, so here is a video and it says World Food Day 2018, our actions, our future. Let's see if we can watch that video.
Around the world
a hashtag zero hunger is possible by 2030. Now let's see if we can continue on the Facebook page, on this web page. Let's go up, continue to go up. So what can I do to achieve hashtag hashtag zero hunger? Let's see if we can click on that one. Okay, so this one comes in, if we're able to move it, stop wasting food. So let's try and open up that web page. So if you have leftovers, freeze them for later, or use them as ingredients in another meal. When you eat at a restaurant, ask for a half portion. For a half portion if you're not feeling too hungry, or take leftovers home. You can produce more with less, and you can adopt a more healthy and sustainable diet. And advocate for hashtag zero hunger. Everyone has a role to play in schooling hashtag zero hunger, but countries and institutions and people need to work together to reach that goal. So what I'm asking you today is that, are you contributing to hashtag zero hunger? Now, 35% of foods prepared mostly at eateries in Ghana are not eaten. A research by non-profit organization Chefs for Change Ghana Foundation reveals. The question I'm asking you, what can be done to avoid food wastage? Let's see if we can get that on our Facebook page. So Rich Afrifia says, I attend buffet and I see many Ghanaians fetching a heap pile of food on their plates. They eat a little bit and the rest goes to waste. This is a very poor attitude, quite uncouth. While in other jurisdictions, they eat bits and pieces and can even have, okay. Salvik says, if they are not eaten, instead of throwing it away, why not give it to the poor and needy in society? And Yao Kedem says, a collection company should be put in place to aggregate such waste for animal farms. This one is from @Emmanuel Johnson, and he says, use it to feed animals. And True Lies says, stop selling them. I'm not sure I get that comment. Stop selling what? The food or what? But Prince Jacob says the food vendors should be given in-service training to measure a quality of foodstuffs versus the number of anticipated customers per day. That wastage creates room for infection as they recycle old food for selling. Now, breakfast is often described as the most important meal of the day. But how often do you have it? And what are some of the factors that contribute to you not having it? That's the question I've been asking you on Facebook. How often do you have breakfast? Let's go to Kofi Sab, who says, Golden Star Resources workers are always served with breakfast, lunch and dinner every day, but I can't eat porridge or tea in the morning and work underground. Okay. And Nusia, it says, some sleep till 12 noon. Hashtag World Food Day has also been trending. Let's see what you have been saying on Twitter. Let's start with this one from Zalika B, who says, our only line for hashtag World Food Day, may all those deprived of it receive it in bountiful and nourish their souls for life. @Blank Digital says, a zero hunger world is possible. Happy hashtag World Food Day. And @Prof_Ripper says, hunger kills more people every year than malaria, tuberculosis, and AIDS combined. Hashtag World Food Day. This one is from @DH Ravant, who says, hope the whole world gets the food. Hashtag World Food Day. And this one is from @Paulina6, who says, food is the ingredient that binds us together. Hashtag World Food Day. This one is from @3Men on a Boat, and it says, together we can be the generation that reduces hunger in our communities. Be proactive when it comes to food preparation. Prepare food enough for your family. Wasting food is not a sign of being rich. And this one is from @KC_Dev, who says, hashtag World Food Day. Some of us don't know our favorite food. Well, Some have food but cannot eat. Some can eat but have no food. If you have food and you can eat, give God glory and don't abuse the opportunity you have. Remember, someone, somewhere has nothing to eat now. And at H. Bazik Dick, who says there's more fruits in a rich man's shampoo than in a poor man's plate. Hashtag World Food Day. And at Mrs. Coolmind says, take only as much food in your plate as you need and finish it all. Think about them who goes to bed with empty stomach. Hashtag World Food Day. At Soma_project says, unfortunately, eating 3 meals a day is a luxury for some people. Let's all have a mission. Hashtag Zero Hunger starting today. Hashtag World Food Day. Now, before I leave, let's watch our video of the day. It's Shatta Wale versus Sarkodie once again.
If I ever wear aluminum before, hey, come here. Hey, I come. Relax. Oh, control them. You get back, come. Hold on. Relax. I want girl where be Sarkodie. Hey, I want that some. Hey, you be Sarkodie fan. Who be Sarkodie fan? You be which fan? Wale. Oh, please. I want girl where they love Sarkodie. No problem. Don't worry. Come here. I will give you my gold chain for my. One gold chain. Sarkodie fan. Sarkodie fan no day. Sarkodie air condition way there. You don't get fun for you. That means that Sarkodie not be nobody. Like you see this chain? Yes. I go take just somebody. Make the person go check. But so far as Sarkodie and fan no day. I will keep on. They say Sarkodie and fan no day.
That's Shatta Wale telling Sarkodie to come and check if my chain is aluminium. All right, let's see what you've been saying on our Facebook page. Daryl says, hey, I swear the advice go on power, especially the alumni line. Sark has not spoken about this issue since Wednesday. He released this up, but Killer has been crying and ranting since Thursday till now. The thing go on. All right, some interesting comments there. And at Bazi Asapo says, your album they flop for iTunes. I hear say most of Shatta fans don't even know iTunes. 160 on iTunes charts. And Nana Kofi says, some of you here are fooling Shatta can buy expensive car is a chain that he can buy. People should grow up and stop hating. Kweku Bismarck says, for this track, I be everybody the life for a music inside. If I talk something safe way, no day inside just to make the music sound savage to his or her colleague. This one is from at Omar King, says Sarkodie is king. Only advice will make you confused. And Pop G says, law, this alumi matter pains Mr. Ge Nabu, aka Pokompao. On that note, it brings us to the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the conversation continues on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. Stay blessed.